180112. Great Central. Central's gone up. 180112 and
Sincil bank level crossing in Lincolnshire. (11:35) Friday the 26th of September 2025 for the 11:37 East Midlands Railway service from Lincoln Central to Peterborough. Yes, 19201 again. Must wait for this train. Our friends and non-friends at RailCam have now plonked a camera across the line at the copy centre. By the time this comes online, free viewing will have ended. So you got to pay for it, guys. No, it's £37.50 for you. That's why I've not renewed mine. Does make you wonder if they've plonked one here in an awkward position, what they're going to do next. Off goes the Black Cat E200 for Retford, having just left his dwell at Tesco's. Right, 170 coming up. And also looking in the RailCam chat on the YouTube, they claim that was the Google car. No, it wasn't. It was plain. 17516. Peterborough. (11:47) the 11:45 East Midlands Railway service from Peterborough to Doncaster. Now where's Boxy McBoxer? He's coming up as well. Mind up staying for that. He's about 5 minutes the opposite way. Yeah. So you've heard of being Googled. How about being Appled? And you become a pear smoothie on Bing. Still can't figure out what that black camera car was I saw the other year. I never could trace it back. Yep, staying down again after this one for the 11:52 Wakefield Felixstowe. 7533. The Doncaster. Next, boxes that are about 4 minutes away. What's this? Oh, the Mirror says why UK Facebook users now have to pay £4 a month. Love, he's already sold our fucking details. What are we paying for? Oh goody. Me orders out for delivery. Cheers Amazon, when are you expected to appear? Are you gonna tell me? Actually, it's probably just been scanned in by the delivery vehicle. That makes sense, because then it wouldn't give an estimation for that. $4:15, 6:15. Right, so it's on the late run then. Right, so freight train's now approaching the railway station. It's still about a minute or two back from us though. It's going to start getting cold soon. Remember your woolly hats to keep warm. And your gloves. I don't know where my gloves are. I bought some in like January. They've booked it off since. So I don't know where they are. So if you're not audible, you'd have been clipped about 50 times there. Right, train's here. TC6001. Felixstowe. £1,200 lunchtime for the 12:06 service from Kettering to Spalding. In this position, I can't be seen by the RailCam because I'm behind a bush. Being that bush over there. Yeah, I'm behind that. Let's get in dual reports from Alternative Shire's papers. If you've said it once, you've said it 1,000 times. You don't have to repost the same alert. Right, hold on till this Sandite makes his arse here. If he's got a smidgens later towards the next Peterborough, that's fine at 12:20. I'll hold out for it and wait for it, I think. Then go. As far as the government plans to roll out mandatory digital identification equipment. Given we don't accept digital identification in the real world currently, it would be more of a faff than it's worth to actually bring that in at all, ignoring the fors or againsts. The amount of faff it would cause in regards to age verification and all the rest of it as current is not worth the excess pissing about. So like, let's role play a second. You're running up to a betting shop or a general retailing store. They are not allowed to take any online proof of age. It has to be physical. And because this government issued portal will only be online, it's not going to be accepted anywhere by default. Because that would take several years for the company's back ends to update the learning modules to understand how to verify it's legitimate or not. And given at the moment we're heavily cutting staff who would do age checks, when it comes to then the reintegration of the updated modules, you're going to have even less staff available to perform the previous checks. Which then either makes it a free-for-all, or the place has to close. DL75015 Holding. That took a while, that's for sure. You stupid, great fucking penis, useless cunt. $12.20. The delayed 11:58 service from Peterborough to Doncaster. Did you see that Burke on the camera? So this will be the channel's first Sandite of the season. This time run by GBRF. Because in the running's only GBRF and Colas Rail this year. Because it got thrown down massively from being literally everybody bar Freightliner. No, of course, MPVs remain under DB Cargo's ownership, or so to speak. Everything else is slimmed right down to Colas and GBRF. Although it does give a coincidental clash. It means the bin man is cleaning leaves. In a literal sense. So that actually works. But one that won't... Actually, that's fine. I was going to think one that won't work, but then, of course, DB lost it. What wouldn't work though is if GBR stuck 773 on it. It'd just be rude. I'd keep that for boxes. Although it's still what's going to happen with the Freightliner intermodal contract, because that has been sold to some 6-letter charactered company that nobody knows of. Which then means a split down the 66s, but all the 70s are transferring. I don't know. It was only sold a few days ago. Here he is, I've heard the wagons. Excuse you. So 6764, Major John points. 798, Justine, Doncaster.